myth that we have had till 2020 that Indians are not genetically strong to win an athletics medal at the Olympics.
It's not a myth, to some extent it's true.
Today we have with us Mr. Adille Sumariwalla, former athlete, Olympian and a very successful sport administrator.
Other athletes have started believing that we are the same flesh, blood, we stay together, we eat together. If Neeraj can win, we can win.
Right.
How much experience does an athlete have? But the athlete doesn't listen to us. No, sir, I will only train with this. Okay.
How much that derails your plans?
Totally derailed. We've lost so many medals.
Let's talk about Neeraj.
Neeraj has always been disciplined. He's humble as anything today. After the Neeraj Classic, at 1:30 in the night after he had finished his event, he was sitting and signing autographs for kids and taking pictures with kids. That's the boy he is.
One more aspect that has bothered Indian athletics is doping.
There are three very big problems. Doping, overage and early specialization.
The athletes are not aware.
That's total nonsense. Total nonsense. Everybody is aware.
What about age fraud?
We just filed an FIR. The guy's got made 4 Aadhaar cards. Now what do you do?
Hello and welcome to House of Glory, the sports podcast powered by Nikon India. Behind the scenes, beyond the game. And I'm your host Tushar Dutt, taking you to the journey of Indian athletes and of those who make champions. Welcome to House of Glory, sir.
Thank you.
You have been an athlete, participated at the Olympics, ran this show for Indian athletics for many years. How has your journey been?
I think it was a very, very exciting journey, starting as an athlete, then as a coach, then as an administrator. All the three are very, very different. You have your highs and your lows,
Right.
and it's a very interesting journey. It teaches you so much in life, and it teaches you to deal with situations which are so unique that there is nothing like that in a textbook.
Right.
That you could actually, improvise or even implement in a situation.
Right.
So it's a completely different
Every day
situation.
is a new day.
Yeah.
Every day is a new day. What kept you in athletics for so long?
As an athlete, of course, I was completely passionate about it and completely crazy about it. And then it was just, we didn't have a coach later. So I started coaching. And that's how, then I went to Germany, I came back, and then I started implementing some of those techniques. And I was very successful. I have an Asian gold medalist, an Arjuna awardee, Olympian, etc., etc. And then I had a group of friends and we used to meet on the weekends, and I used to keep saying, this is not right and that is not right and they should do this. So they got fed up of me. They said, you either shut up or you go and do something. From next time, we don't want to hear anything.
Right. No cribbing.
No cribbing. If you talk sports, we'll shoot you. So I said, okay. So I thought for a while. I said, okay, let me get into sports administration. And then, unfortunately or fortunately, whatever happened was the debacle after the Commonwealth Games, and we had a problem in the Athletic Federation.
Right.
And I was pushed in. I was pushed in to sort of save the situation. And then everything else is history.
Right. Tell us about your young days. We don't have too many 100-meter athletes who are successful, who had been to Olympics. It must be a very lonely journey for you in that department?
No, absolutely. We had no coach.
Right.
Per se. We had no proper spikes. We used to run on mud and on grass. And then you had to go to the Olympics and participate on a synthetic surface.
Right.
We knew nothing about running in rain, running in that rain abroad, which is cold, which is chilly. We're running in Mexico City, it was raining, there's water falling at the back of your neck, on your marks. We're not used to anything like that. We didn't even have the right spikes, so we had to go there to buy spikes. Synthetic tracks came into India only in 82. I ran 80 Olympics. So you were running and training on grass and on mud and on cinder, and the bounce is completely different. So here you have to drive hard because mud does not give you a bounce.
Right.
If you do the same thing on a synthetic track, you go like this, you run like this, you don't run straight.
Right.
And I think in spite of all of that, we did well. We did pretty well in spite of all of that. So it was an interesting journey. I have no regrets. There was no sports science, there was no sports medicine. I had a back injury. I was taking injections in my spine, some ortho. I had a torn quadricep muscle.
Okay.
I had to go to my GP. They said, you'll never run again. In 1 year, I set the junior national record. So it was just passion, madness in those days.
Right. Is that the only thing? Passion and madness was the only thing that kept you in the sport, because other.
I think I just wanted to win. And in the first 4 or 5 years of my career, I had injuries and I could never run so I don't have a single medal in the juniors.
Right.
So the first year I came into seniors, I started winning medals at the nationals, and I won 11 national titles in a row after that.
Right.
But also that your mind, your determination that, listen, I have to do it. I have to do it and I will do it. As simple as self-belief, as simple as that.
Sir, you have been a very successful administrator also. We have always been saying that, or maybe still people feel that athletes cannot become successful administrator, and you have proved many of them wrong.
See, people don't understand something. If you are heading a federation, and I'm saying federation, your athletes are competing against the best in the world.
Right.
If an Indian company has to fight the best in the world, if you want to fight an Apple, a GE, IBM, you need people of that thinking, quality, etc.
Right.
Where does that come from? The base is education.
Right.
I have a bachelor's in finance. I have a master's in management. I have an MBA gold medalist from Asian Institute of Management in Manila.
Right.
And I've done a course at Harvard. I was in corporate. I was in Tata's for 15 years. I was the chairman and managing director of a $9 billion company in India. And now I run my own organization.
Right.
So when you've run companies like that, that has given you the understanding, the experience, the strategy, the fallback if the strategy doesn't work.
Right.
So sadly, you tell me how many people have the educational background or the management skills of running an organization. Yes, athletes should run because they have the fire in them, etc. But if you put an uneducated person, and which has happened in the present scenario, somebody who's not even been to a university, and then you make them head some large organized sports organization, you'll be a total failure.
Right. Right. So not just sports background, it is the education and skills which is.
Please understand, athlete and administration are two completely different things. They cannot even be looked at and compared. A few of stuff that you understand in athletics, if you implement, they're just poles apart.
Right.
Just because you can run fast from point A to point B or kick a football, that doesn't make you an administrator. Right. A great administrator may not be, Steve Jobs may not be a great athlete. So there is no comparison. So in saying athletes should run athletics, it's nonsense. You need administrative skills. You're running a country, you're running a team.
Right, right. Big validation coming from an athlete and administrator.
Absolutely.
Like you. I mean, otherwise people feel that, okay, athletes should get
No,
a chance.
people ask me this question, should politicians be heading sports? I'm saying yes. They have the capacity, to organize things. They look after their constituency. They do so much work in the constituency.
Right.
They understand how to administer things, how to get people involved. Most athletes are completely selfish, especially in individual events.
Right. Right.
They don't want to see anybody else win. Only they want to win, but they don't have the skill sets.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So please understand, everything has to be looked in a larger perspective.
Absolutely. One more myth that we have had till 2020, that Indians are not genetically strong to win an athletics medal at the Olympics, was proved wrong by Neeraj. But do you think somewhere we still need more examples like Neeraj to prove this myth completely wrong?
It's not a myth. To some extent, it's true.
Okay.
We will do well at skill events. Javelin is a very skillful event. Yes, it needs strength, power. You saw when Nadeem came in,
Right.
no technique, sheer brute power.
Absolutely.
Neeraj is absolutely the opposite. Neeraj is probably technically the most perfect javelin thrower in the world. So you have to understand, when I started, we had this huge debate, and even I was not convinced that we can do javelin. So you can't do 50 events. There are 50 events in athletics.
Right. Right.
What we did was we decided that these are the events we should be looking at more carefully. And at that point, Dr. Bhanot said we should do javelin. And I said, javelin? What are you talking about? He said, no. He tried to convince me. I was not convinced. Then we went, I can't remember, to some international championships, and I was talking to I keep talking to people.
Right.
I was talking to one of the best javelin coaches in the world. And he said, no, you don't need strength.
Okay.
You need technique. You need release angle. If your release angle is good and your technique is good, you can beat a guy who has more power. From that day, we got a foreign coach. So Neeraj, we gave him a foreign coach when he was a junior.
Right.
And that is how that event developed. So, will we do well in brute strength events? May not be.
May not be.
Can we do well in technical? You look, chess, we're doing well. Shooting, you do well. Archery, you do well. Okay, boxing, wrestling, you do well, because there are 20, 30 countries only. It's not like athletics where there are 215 countries take part.
Right.
Where again entry barriers are very low.
So
if you want to do any of those events like shooting or a tennis or this, you need a club. Badminton, you need to go to a club, you need to be a member. Here anybody can run. Start running bare feet, and then of course you build on it.
Right.
So I still believe that we will do well to start with in tech. Now look at Animesh, 100 meters. So first time we have a 6-foot sprinter.
Right.
First time ever we got a good, great, young, strong sprinter. Can he run 10 seconds? Of course he can run 10 seconds. But again, those are the few and far in between.
Correct.
Women's discus throw. We had 3 throwers who were in the top 10 in the world. But they were big girls, 6 feet girls.
Right.
Strong. North India girls. Now you just got one batch and disappeared. Gowda did well in men's discus throw. He was 6 feet 6.
Right.
And he trained in the US. So again, he didn't have too much strength. Strength-wise, he was not as strong as the others. But because he trained at the best throwing institute in the world, his technique was good.
Okay.
And that is how he managed to win Commonwealth Games or whatever. Yet he didn't make it to the Olympics. But one very, very big thing that has happened is that other athletes have started believing that we are the same flesh, blood, we stay together, we eat together. If Neeraj can win, we can win.
Right.
Look at Sri Shankar, he's come back after an operation.
Yes.
After a very serious operation.
Yes,
it is not a ACL, it's the patella, which is a very tough one. He jumped over 8 meters again.
Right.
So he takes all his inspirations from Neeraj. And he keeps saying, "Sir, Neeraj karega to main bhi karega." That sort of a thing.
So, what other events you feel which requires technique more than force?
So again,
you feel?
uh, take an event like the relay. We don't have runners running 43 seconds.
Right.
Can we get 4 runners running 45, 44? Yes.
Yes.
So we were 5th in the world. If we can improve these guys. At 47, there are more than 200 runners in India running 47 seconds. In the old days, in the 70s, you could win a medal at the nationals with a 49 seconds.
Right.
Today, you cannot even come to the semi-final with 49 seconds.
So it has improved.
So that's the base that we have created. Again, I believe that if you have bench strength, you will be able to produce people. See javelin throw. Last World Championship, 3 throwers.
Right.
3 throwers of India in the top 6.
Right.
So that's it's planning. See again, what did I do when I started? We were in a mess. We had no money in our account, etc., etc. I'm not going to go into those details, but I came up with a strategic plan, which was two-prong attack. One was grassroots and one was elite. Elite was very simple. You bring foreign coaches, you bring foreign technology, you don't have it, you buy it.
Right.
You can't buy grassroots. So you have to work on grassroots. And this was something which was originally started in Mr. Kalmadi's time.
Right.
Inter-district championship by Dr. Lalit Banot. And we've taken it now to the next level where there's 650 districts taking part.
Right.
650 districts, they have their district meet. A million children under the age of 16 and 14 are taking part in this. That's your talent search. Then 6,500 come to the national inter-district.
Right.
Nobody is paying for it. We are paying for it through sponsors.
It's a big money, huge
amount of money for
money.
1 week. For 1 week, we feed 10,000 people because the under 14 people come with their parents, coaches, etc.
Right.
We feed everybody. 10,000 people we feed for 1 week. We pay for food, accommodation, travel, train fare, everything. Everything. We don't want anybody to say that we can't go because we don't have the money.
So that must have created a big pool of athletes.
So where did Neeraj come from? Where did Duti Chand come from? Where did Hima Das come from? Where did any of these athletes come from?
Right.
They all came from this system.
Right.
So even after this under 14, when Neeraj was throwing, he came 5th in the nationals. We still brought him and put him in the camp.
Okay.
We saw that he had the technique, he had everything. So we still brought him and put him in the camp. He was 5th in the nationals, not 1st.
So that must be some foresightedness.
So that is what happens when you are really going into details. You're watching, you're monitoring, you're doing talent search, etc., etc.
One more athlete, Avinash Sable, has been doing well. Off lately, he's injured and maybe not in the best of his form. But how do you look at Avinash Sable?
Avinash Sable could have won a medal at the last World Championships.
I think that was his slowest.
That race was the finals of that race, which Avinash did not get a medal, was slower than the national championships.
Right.
At the World Championships. The problem is
mental strength.
Not mental strength. If you don't do what the coach tells you to do, you can't win.
Okay.
You have to understand that middle and long distance running is strategy. It's got nothing. World records are never set at Olympic Games and World Championships. Rarely.
Right.
Records are only set in other meets like the Diamond League, where they have a rabbit running in front, you have a pacemaker, etc., etc. Here, everybody's using a strategy to knock off the other guy,
Mm.
only to win. Now, he had been told very clearly 3,000 steeplechase, your first 1,000 has to be at this pace, second 1,000 and third 1,000.
Mm.
First 1,000 he ran at the right pace, second 1,000 he slowed down.
Mm.
They slowed him down. You have to understand again that we have one runner. The Africans run in pairs or threes.
Yes. Yes.
And what they do is one guy will go in front. Who's the slowest guy? Other guy will block you from the side. The third guy is running free. The guy who should win. Now Africans do, it's not Kenya, Uganda, etc. They amongst themselves also they decide that we will get first, second, third. So they say everybody else we should block. Right. So they are not only blocking, they are blocking other people.
Other people. And they are huge in numbers.
They are huge in numbers. There are 9 in a race of 15.
Right, right.
In a race of 15, there are 9 of them in there.
Correct.
So now, again, if I go and tell the government I need a rabbit for him, they'll say, no, he's not qualified. But I need, no, somebody will go to court. Hey, rubbish. This is strategy.
Right.
You can only win with strategy.
Right.
You can't win without strategy.
Right.
Parul. Parul is the smartest athlete I have seen.
Okay.
In today's time.
Okay.
She is so smart. She knows exactly what the coach has said and how to judge the race. That's how she wins. Parul will set a record every time she runs.
Right.
Because she's doing what the coach is telling him. And again, she adjusts in the race.
Right.
If somebody is blocking her, she'll stay quiet, then slowly come out.
She'll apply her brain.
She applies her brain. Sable does not apply his brain. Sable does not understand strategy. That's the difference between the two.
Right.
So, and if you don't apply your brain, you can't win a middle and long distance race. It's all about strategy.
Right.
Because they're all strong runners. All very, very strong. See, the coach has already analyzed that these guys are very good in the last 400. If you are not in front, you can't catch them. If you think you will catch them because I'm fresh, because I've run slow, it doesn't happen like that.
Right.
You've already burnt what you had to burn, whether you run fast or slow.
Correct.
You don't have the sprint power. They have the sprint power. So what is the point?
Absolutely. Sir, let's talk about Neeraj. He has changed a lot of things. He has shown time and again that he is still disciplined. How do you look at him? How do you see him as an athlete?
So Neeraj has always been disciplined. He's even disciplined today. He's humble as anything today. After the Neeraj Classic, we were sitting and chatting in the dining room. At 1:30 in the night, after he had finished his event, he was sitting and signing autographs for kids and taking pictures with kids. That's the boy he is.
Right.
Again, see, why has Neeraj done well? He's listened. We first got him Gary Calvert.
Right.
Then we got him Uwe Horn, who was the world record holder himself.
Yes.
Then we brought him Klaus, who's a biomechanics expert from Germany.
Yes.
Now he has Jan Zelensky, who is himself the Olympic champion, world record holder. He's been fine. If you look at other athletes, Naiji, this guy found me in school, he's my coach. Nonsense. Like you go from school to college, college to university, university to PhD. You don't have the same math teacher.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You just don't have the same teacher. Same. You have to change. You have to move on. A year ago, we told Neeraj, I think now Klaus has taught you whatever he could. I think now it's time again to move. He said, sir, I'm comfortable. मेरे को थोड़ा time दो. After 2 months he came. He said, no, sir. He said, find me a coach. I said, no, you look for a coach. I have already found the coach. But you look for somebody you are comfortable with. You go and talk to all these people. And he came back with the same person. So, he's a good kid. He listens. And see, understand that the pool of talent that we've got with Dr. Bhanot, the chief coach, myself, etc., etc., that's like 200 years of experience.
Right.
How much experience does an athlete have? But the athlete doesn't listen to us. The athlete will not listen to you. No, sir, I will only train with this coach. Okay.
How much that derails your plans?
Totally derails. We've lost so many medals. So many medals because the athletes don't listen.
And then everything comes to the federation.
Of course.
All the blame.
Anything good, the federation has got nothing to do with it. Has anybody said federation did anything for Neeraj? No. Whereas we've given him everything. But if something goes wrong, federation is bad.
Responsible.
So this is normal.
Part of the game.
Yeah. I mean, also let me also tell you that a lot of federations have not been good federations. A lot of federations have not been ideal federations. I've seen it. I mean, even today, look at some federations. You want to cry when you see what they're doing. But to paint everybody with the same brush is wrong.
So one more aspect that has bothered Indian athletics is doping. How do you look at this problem, which is
The biggest problem.
never ending for our athletics?
There are three very big problems: doping, overage, and early specialization.
Okay.
Three very big problems. Doping. Where does doping happen? Let's go to the root cause. There's no point in saying doping. What is happening? Where is doping? How is it happening? If you don't go to the root cause, you can't cure it.
Right.
What is the root cause? If you look at the results of doping, where are these athletes? Mostly coming from districts. It's not the top level athletes.
Right.
It's the people who are outside of the system. Every state has district sports officers. Maximum doping is in juniors.
Right.
Why? Because it's the coaches who start it. Now even parents have gone into it. Why? Again, jobs, cash awards. Coaches are taking money from that. Coaches are government coaches. If they're say in Mumbai or Pune or somewhere, they don't want to be transferred to Gadchiroli or to Yotmal.
Right.
So they will dope them. Then they'll go to some local MLA or the local minister and say, "Sir, I'm going to make him a world champion. Don't shift me from here. He's opened a sports goods shop. His kids are going to school. He doesn't want a change. So usko khilao."
Correct.
This is what happens. This is where it starts. And from there it develops. Again, two. Who's to blame? You can go across the counter and buy. You can't do that in the US.
Right.
Or anywhere else in Europe. You need a proper prescription. No doctor will give you, here any doctor will give you, MBBS will give you a prescription. What they're taking is third-class, dirty, synthetic, anabolic steroids. You want to say the guys abroad are not taking? Of course they're taking stuff.
But they have
But they have managed to beat the system. Very few are getting caught. Who are the maximum people getting caught? Kenya, India. Because these guys have no knowledge. Do you know more than 60-70% of the people caught in US say we are under therapeutic drugs and they get out? Do we have a system like that? No. The great part is that we are number 2 because we are going after the druggies. And that is why I wanted a change in the national doping bill to make it criminalization of doping.
Right.
We are the first people who said zero tolerance, first people no needle policy. We raid camps, we raid hotel rooms during nationals. We are doing what we can, but we don't have we don't have power to go and prosecute somebody. Police has the power.
Right.
Police are not using, they have under the Juvenile Act, they have under the provision of distributing forbidden substances.
Right.
And to children, it's a bigger offense. So unless police, everybody gets together, federation can't do anything.
Absolutely.
So that's a very, very big problem.
So this whole the athletes are not aware thing
That's
is
total nonsense.
nonsense.
Total nonsense.
They are aware what
Everybody is aware when they come to inter-district championships also. At every junior championships, we have seminars, sessions. We distribute thousands of books that take this to your doctor. Whenever you go to your doctor, take this book. Tell him what is in this book I cannot take. You can give me anything else.
Correct.
Total nonsense. No. People have even said, "Oh, the supplement is contaminated." Okay, send the supplement for testing. What you have in your body and what is in the supplement is something different. Because they've added something in the supplement and sent it for testing. All this also they do. They are masters at this. There are places in Sonipat, Panipat, etc. There are centers. Now the police has to go after them. The CBI has to go after them. I can only point them in directions.
Right.
I can't do more than that. I don't have the power to arrest, prosecute anything.
But has the federation made the police aware or filed complaint?
Everybody is aware. We have made, just day before yesterday, I've sent something to NADA on Russian stuff that is coming into India.
Oh.
I've sent it to NADA personally, myself.
Okay.
Day before yesterday.
Okay. So it's something that
no, NADA is also trying. NADA is trying, but still, I still think with criminalization of doping, you will be able to catch them. And if you arrest 5-10 of them, rest everything will cool down.
Yes.
Again, where do they now bharti? Now, it's become a big business. People go to these coaches who are training them only, they know that these are the tests. So they're only training them for those tests and giving them dope. And giving them dope for bharti.
Correct.
It's become a big business now. Now, can I crack down on it? No, I don't have the power to crack down. My job is to create athletes.
Right.
Now, again, you do this, you get into army, navy, police, etc., railways. Then they will say you're an athlete, so you don't have to do duty. Karo. Then they have to, whole year they are out, not doing duty. Then will come inter-railways, inter-police, inter-services. Then you have to win a medal.
Otherwise
you'll be sent back to unit. Right. So again they are taking. So it's a very vicious cycle. I have explained this cycle to everybody. So it has to be done on a footing where everybody comes together.
And like you said,
we can give intelligence.
Right.
Beyond intelligence, nothing we can do.
Right. And like you said, it should be made a criminal offense.
100%. Put people behind bars. Even under the present act of Juvenile Act or IPC, put them behind bars. If a few coaches go behind bars, this whole thing will stop.
Right. What about age fraud?
Again, age fraud is another thing. Why do we have a problem? Because first the guy is doped. Then, so in juniors you'll get lots of medals, even at Asian level. But in the seniors you don't. Overage. Overage is of two types. First is when you really, in the old days you really didn't know when the kid was born.
Right.
Because I'll tell you one instance. We went to a school to check and we found everybody's date of birth 1st June, 1st June, 1st June, 1st June.
Okay. Because the parents didn't remember the dates.
Or whatever.
Right.
So everybody, the whole class was put 1st June. As simple as that. So nothing we could do. But even worse is manipulation of certificates.
Right.
Then impersonation. One Anil Kumar Singh, another Anil Kumar Singh will come and run for him. So what are we doing? We have now done biometrics for over 100,000 athletes.
Okay.
Another 300,000 athletes are waiting in line where it takes time to create the biometric card, etc.
Right.
Everybody's got a UID. Now, because of impersonation on the bib numbers, we also have a QR code. So before they go to run, you click the QR code to see the same guy or not.
Right. Right.
Still things are happening. People are making more than one UID. How? They're making new Aadhaar card. They're changing the father's name also.
Okay.
We just filed an FIR. The guy's got made 4 Aadhaar cards. He was first caught for doping. So then he went and changed his name and ran another meet. We caught him there.
Right.
We blocked his UID. The minute you block his UID, he cannot participate. So he created a new UID. We caught him there. So he went to another state, made another card, changed his father's name, and came back. Now what do? I filed an FIR. Media say, what will Athletic Federation do?
Absolutely.
I can file an FIR. Beyond that, what? Can I go and slap him, arrest him? I can't.
But what is the motivation? Do you think the prize
Motivation
money,
is simple.
prize
Money.
Jobs?
Money, jobs. Simple. Money and jobs. The two prime, and therefore I have suggested that we should relook at junior certificates. Start looking only at certificates in the seniors. Again, we say army is very, very good. You look at the number of overage people there in the boys, whatever it's called, boys
company.
Boys company. You look at the number of services athletes caught for doping. I would tell the general, send them to Siachen.
Right.
Anybody caught, including the coach, put them on duty there. Then only people will stop. See, unless there is a deterrent. Today the deterrent isn't strong enough.
Right.
So, people are doing what they have to do.
Right. Sir, one last thing before we move to the rapid fire round. Where do you see Indian athletics in the coming 5 years or maybe 2 Olympic cycles from now?
So what it takes is 3 to 4 Olympic cycles. And what we've worked for the last 10 years is now paying dividends. So if you looked at the Asian Games, we had 13 medals to 18 medals to 29 medals.
Right.
Commonwealth Games, 3 medals to 8 medals. If you look at Olympic Games, we had no medals to 2 medals, 1 gold, 1 silver. World Championship, we had only 1 bronze.
Right.
Today, we have gold and a silver. So it takes time. It's not an electric switch you can put on and off. It takes time. You have to go through the rigor of it. And I feel that this is just the beginning. What the foundation that we have set is going to give us great results in the future.
And if we happen to host the Olympics in 2036, do you feel we will be winning medals in athletics events?
We will win more medals than we have been winning now. I can tell you that.
But
I don't give you the number of medals ever.
No, but specifically in track and field events.
Yes, you will. Right. Yes, you will.
So, sir, we'll move to the rapid fire round. First thing is, if you have to pick one, 1980 Moscow or 2020 Tokyo, what will that be?
Naturally, Tokyo.
Because of the gold.
The gold.
Absolutely. An athlete life or administrator's routine, what will you pick?
Athlete's life.
Athlete's life.
Administrative routine is much more difficult.
All right. Your best memory so far related to concerning the Indian athletics?
Neeraj winning the gold.
Again.
Nothing greater than that.
Other than Neeraj's medal, which Indian Olympic medal that you still cherish or you still remember?
1980 hockey gold.
All right, you were there.
I was there, very much there, every single match.
All right. One last thing. According to you, next Olympic medal in athletics will come from which discipline, if you can?
More than one.
All right.
More than one.
That's very clear from your side. Thank you so much, sir, for coming to House of Glory. It was pleasure hosting you and a great talk with you. Thank you so much.
One very, very big thing that has happened is that other athletes have started believing. that we are the same flesh, blood, we stay together, we eat together. If Neeraj can win, we can win.
Right. If you like our content, please like, subscribe, and share.